Na 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 na. Hey guys, so today I'm going to try and pit fire some of the pottery that I made because I've been playing a lot with clay lately ever since I found some red clay during one of my hikes. And the clay is not that plastic even after I removed most of the sand, rocks, and debris out of it, but I was still able to make some beautiful pottery out of it. I mean, it's hard to work with because when I try to make coils, it cracks and it breaks. I think there's still a lot of sand in it, a lot of grog, and I should have, but I don't have any sieve that is as finer than what I have. Anyway, so yeah. So here are the clay projects I made. Just some jars, wall decors, and a hand sculpture. I microwaved this earlier to sort of draw the moisture that is still left in the clay. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to preheat it near a bonfire. I'm just going to stack them, cover them with wood, light it up, and see what happens. Some of them might break or crack, but I don't really care that much. I can still repair them if that happens, so let's just do it.
2 hours later. 3 days later.
Ta-da! And here they are. I mean, they obviously didn't look like this after the firing because some of them have breakages and all of them have cracks. I mean, like this one. The bottom completely broke off, but I pieced it back together and emphasized some of the cracks using yellow paint to make it look like a kintsugi pot, and I think it looks cool. These three were intact, but they have cracks, like this one. There they are. They're extra shiny because I varnished them and I didn't paint them. These are the colors that they got from the firing, so I just sort of enhance it with varnish and yeah, to make it look like it was glazed, but it wasn't really. Yeah, this one has a big crack in it, but it didn't separate. These two rose wall pieces have broken petals, like in this one, and also those. But instead of piecing back, attaching the pieces back together, I decided to just paint it and just attach these shells that I found in the garden to sort of cover those petals and to make it look like snails have eaten those petals, and I think it gives the piece more character. I mean, it does look cooler this way than just the plain old rose wall art. So yeah, that is what I'm going to go with, and I think it will look better. There is some crack right there. These also had some cracks, but they're fine. This one, however, completely broke in two. You can see that crack right there. It runs all the way up there and into the back, but it's still fine. I pieced it back together and painted it, and yeah. So yeah, this is them, and I'm quite happy. Even with all the cracks and breakages and everything, I'm still quite happy with how they turned out. I really love the colors. So I decided not to paint it and just enhance it with varnish. So what I plan to do after is coat them with epoxy resin, and that will give the pots some more extra strength and to seal off those cracks to make it a bit more waterproof. And yeah, anyway, so that's it, I guess. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna go make more pieces. Bye. Peace, yo.